the Mavs and the Clippers, this actually might be outside of the Knicks and the Knicks and the Sixers. This actually might be the best series, if we're being honest. The Mavs and the Clippers, they have been kind of equally matched. They did play last night. They did 30-piece them. James Harden was a no-show. Paul George was a no-show. Kawhi Leonard is hurt. Come on, man. At this, like, I know there's a reputation of you two not doing nothing in the playoffs, but you guys basically have to do something. You can't give me 7. James Harden, you can't give me 7 points, bro. You can't go 2 for 12. You just can't. Paul George, you can't give me a stinker either. You two are the best players on the team. So you can't give me stinkers. The best player in this series has been Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving has been really good. Luka, they saying he's sick, messed up knee, but Luka is still giving you 30 points per game. He just had 30 last night. The Mavericks have been kind of out hustling the Clippers. I think they're bigger than them. Derek Lively has been really good. Dan Gafford, he hasn't given you much production. And Maxi Kleber went 5 for 7 from 3 last night. 15 points. Because I knew Jason Kidd was going to go small. I knew he was going to go small. I knew that was going to happen. But the Clippers and the Mavericks and the Clippers, I think for the Clippers to win this game, you're going to have to be able to start out fast. I feel like you can't let the game be kind of close. I think you got to start out fast, like, because their 2 wins, they started out fast out the gate. They basically had double-digit leads in the first half. This wasn't the case. It was a close game throughout it. Then the Clippers just kind of fell apart. Zubac, honestly, has been really good for them. He's been really good. Norman Powell's giving them good production. Westbrook has not been good this series at all. He just hasn't, and that's factual. But obviously the key is Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic. They're going to do them. I think the Clippers have to find a way to get them big guys off the court because those big guys are just more athletic than Zubac. Nothing against Zubac. They're just more athletic than him. So they got to find a way to get them off the court and probably go small. But then you got to control the 3, but then there's no rim protection, obviously. So then Luka be able to get to the rim at will. So it's kind of hard. I think I don't think this is gonna be long, but I still got the Clippers in 7 because I was like, if Kawhi is healthy, they they can win because they have multiple bodies to throw at Luka. And Kawhi, he came back game 2. He played okay, but then game 3, he's like, yeah, I'm just not that good and hasn't played since. And this is why you gotta depend on Paul George and James Harden. There's no Kawhi. And my my co-host, he said they're gonna have decisions to make if they do lose this series. I don't think the only decision I think they will have is do we re-sign Paul George, because there was reports saying that they're hesitant to give him a max contract. And I mean, that's kind of understandable because they haven't won anything since they got to LA. It's always an injury every year. Every year, somebody gets hurt for this team. So I understand that you're debating about giving him contract extension. Kawhi Leonard, he got his money. And plus, you're going into a new arena next year. So you got to find a way to get household names. So I think the Clippers, I think they probably will re-sign Paul George. I think he doesn't want to leave LA, and I think they don't want him to leave LA. I just think he probably won't get the max contract he's probably getting. But he'll get a good contract. James Harden, I think they'll resign James Harden. James Harden has helped them this year. He is their point guard. So I think they will resign him, probably not to a big contract, probably like he might like, but especially if you do lose in the first round. So I think they will resign him. It's just that you have to bring in household names for this new arena. Nothing against other players. I'm not trying to throw shade, but I don't want to go to a new arena with like some type of role players or players I never heard of. I as a fan, I don't want to do that. I want to go into. I want to see when I walk to the door and you see on like the big screen or a poster. I want to see Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, James Harden. I want to see them. Those are the people I want to see, not nobody else. So I think that's what they're gonna do. The Mavericks have a chance to go back home, close this series out, and they will probably face the Oklahoma City Thunder in the second round. I won't talk about that series yet. I won't talk about that series even if it does happen or it doesn't happen. But they have a chance to close it out because I don't think they want to go back to LA. Well, actually, if they do go back to LA, they've won 2 games at LA. So I think they're comfortable saying that even if we do lose, we can go back to LA and win. We can go back to LA and potentially win again because we've done it twice. Luka has been good against the Clippers in his career. This is the third time they face off, and he's played really good. He's averaged basically 30 points against them. So this isn't new, but I still got Clippers at 7 because I'm not going back on my pick. So I'm sticking with that.